Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot, a Tuesday, a wild and windy and cold Tuesday. And things might be a bit wild in Montecito today. Of course, the news that Harry's chief of staff has quit. And that follows on all kinds of terrible things that have happened to Harry and Meghan in the past few weeks. The chief of the Invictus Games quit. Harry's interview on ITV, his participation in that Tabloids on Trial documentary, was completely ineffectual. Nobody bothered to watch, nobody cared. The CBS interview with Jane Pauley was lampooned, and the initiative that they've set up nobody thinks is going to make any difference to anybody's lives. And Meghan's launch of American Riviera Orchard has been delayed until next year or even indefinitely. Among many reasons, failure to find a CEO. She can't find staff. She doesn't have product. She failed to seemingly connect with people when she went to the Hamptons a few weeks ago. And of course, the trademark debacle, sorry. So that's Meghan. Then the cooking show. We're hearing that the cooking show might have been offered to the Food Network, and thank you, but no. And Joe Rogan has just had a moment where he really ridiculed Prince Harry and his idiocy. And what else? I've got a list down here. It's pretty bad. And then, of course, there's Lord Fellow's funeral that Harry claims he can't go to because of security and blah, blah. But I think the real reason is nobody wants him there. That's my opinion. We will look at that in the next few days. But pretty bad. Pretty bad. And I'm sure I've left out some quite big things. I'm using the After Tarot, and I'm going to take the temperature in Montecito today with the After Tarot, Harry and Meghan. Harry on one side of the reading, Meghan on the other. We're just going to have a look and see how they're doing. Guest speaker is losing his or her mind in the New York Post comment section at the moment. So guest speaker is certainly feeling the heat. And I'm going to ask how their current mood, feelings, how they feel about the brand, each individually, how they feel about each other, faith in each other right now, and where are they heading? Because who would have foreseen that what should have been a really quiet time, July, August, we should have all been on holiday, well, not us here in the Southern Hemisphere, but you lot in the Northern Hemisphere on holiday, enjoying yourselves, enjoying the Olympic Games, instead of which, day after day after day, there's just drama from these two. And then every now and then, the Prince and Princess of Wales sort of drift in and drop something sensational and then drift out again. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. They are on holiday. She is recovering from very serious surgery and chemo. And so, you know, they're allowed to just kind of waft in every now and then and do something and then disappear again. And every time they do it, people go mad. Absolutely mad. So there we go. This is Harry on this side, Meghan on this side. I think I've got the right number of cards on the tarot table. We'll soon find out. And yeah, I think I do. Ooh, we've got the Ace of Cups as our underlying energy. The card of woe, of wanting to leave all your troubles behind and go somewhere where you can be happy and you can forget about all the terrible things that have happened to you. It's also interesting because we're in the After Tarot here, which is the regular Rider-Waite that's been wound forward a little bit. Whoever has designed these cards has just imagined what might happen next in each of the Rider-Waite tarot cards. And here we have a woman who is gazing at an empty cup and a man who is disappearing in the distance, which I think is very interesting as the underlying energy of this reading. So let's see the situation that we are dealing with. We're dealing with the High Priestess in reverse. That is secrets which could be coming out. That is things like Mummy Diana, contact with Mummy Diana. That could be leading to missteps, for wrong use of intuition or mysteries, or I'm going to use the word magic, but of course that's my opinion, and I'm sure that I forgot to tell you that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment, and it is all just my opinion and speculation, and we just read energy here, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. But it's an interesting card that's telling the situation. It's female power, mysterious power, and it's in reverse. So it tells me that that is the root of the problems that are going on now. That doesn't let Harry off the hook, just by the way. And I said that in the previous reading I did today. It doesn't let him off the hook at all. Part of the problem might be his rather foolish belief in this high priestess energy that has led them into this mess. Harry over here, his current mood, how's he feeling? Justice in reverse. He is feeling that this is not fair at all. It's a card of karma as well, and justice in reverse is getting some real bad karma. I don't think he's that self-aware that he would realize that he is in the wrong, and he might be responsible for at least some of the trouble he is finding himself in currently. Don't think he sees that. I think he thinks that life is unfair. The royal family is unfair, the British media is unfair, the public is unfair, the commenters in the Daily Mail and the New York Post and wherever else are all very unfair, and he would like to silence everyone and everything. It's also legal proceedings, and lots of legal proceedings ongoing at the moment, and they're all going against him. We might be hearing about the visa issue quite soon. He might have to withdraw his security case in the UK quite soon. So he's really feeling it on all sides. And as I say, I don't think he's accepting any responsibility for anything that's going on. But certainly he's got some grievances there with the Justice card in reverse. And it's more than just Willie got more sausage for breakfast than he did. Meghan's current state of mind, current mood, how's she? She's determined. She's just going to push through with the Chariot. She's got her plans. She's got her tour to Colombia in the next few days, and so she's just going to keep going. If there are casualties on the road, she's going to ride right over them with that Chariot energy, because it's very ambitious, it's very driven, it's very forceful. It doesn't take no for an answer. It doesn't care about consequences, really, the Chariot. I'm getting fierce energy off it today. I don't normally get such fierce energy off the Chariot, but she's got her trip planned, and she's just going to go. And she is just going to carry on with the cooking show and the American Riviera Orchard, and showing up where she's possibly not welcome, not invited, and she's just going to plow on because she has her sights set on a great prize. I don't think the great prize was the Ginger Winger. There has been possibly some other great prize, apparently trying very hard to get noticed in Democratic Party circles. Political ambition in that card, just by the way. So she's not crying on the floor. She might not even realize how bad things are at this point, interestingly. So let's see his faith in the brand, because to me, as a tarot reader, they're all about the brand. The marriage is all about the brand. It's not what you and I might consider a marriage. That's how I read it. That's the energy that comes through consistently for me. So is he still believing in this brand? Does he think it's worth it? I've got the 7 of Pentacles, and that's the 7 years. He's put 7 years into this brand, more, but 7 years that we really know about. And we're in the after tarot. So the 7 of Pentacles is about harvest, is about taking stock, is about having a think. Do I have enough? Have I provided for enough? Has it been worth it? In the after tarot, that person is picking up a pentacle and going. Second time, I have a male energy that is going. So he might not have that much faith in the brand right now. He might think, well, I got one pentacle. I'm going to have to leave some of those on the tree that I was promised. One's fallen on the ground. And I've got one in my arms, and I'm jolly well going to grab onto that one and walk away with it. I would love to know what that pentacle is, because many people speculate that his advance for spare went into a bank account that wasn't his. Just saying, just speculating. Allegedly, herself, her faith in the brand. I'm not talking about her brand, I'm talking about their brand. King of Swords. Still intent on seeing this through, planning. That card, when it shows up, when I read for Meghan, is business manager, lawyers, agents, talent type people with a business plan, people with the bank records, the bank account, lawyers, planners, accountants, publishers. And we have heard that she's decided to let rip and tell us all about that trauma that she went through on that day when she was at Mayhew. I think it was the Mayhew, was it not? I don't know. But in, I think it was Liverpool, when there was a sudden bump. And then that ideation happened allegedly on the same day. Allegedly. Publishing. So I think she thinks she's got a book in her that's time to publish and make a ton of money. That's been today's story, hot on the heels of this news of this man quitting, leaving as Chief of Staff for Harry. How about faith in each other? Harry. Three of Pentacles and someone else walking away. This is the collaboration card. We're a team. We're in it together. We're not in it together because we adore each other and we love each other. We're in it because we want to monetize the situation. We want to merch ourselves. And we've got all the teams lined up and all I don't know how many companies registered in Delaware. And the business brains that Meghan had waiting for her in California. It's in reverse. We're not a team. I'm not interested in playing this game anymore. I am leaving. Meghan, Faith and Harry. And we got the Two of Pentacles. She's finding it very difficult to handle this relationship because the card is in reverse. That's a card of overwhelm, exhaustion, depletion, resources that are depleted. She doesn't know where to focus her efforts. If she focuses her efforts on Harry and their relationship, then her own personal brand gets sidelined. And if she focuses on her own personal brand, then she's not royal adjacent and nobody cares, nobody's interested. So she's got a problem of where to prioritize and where to focus. Again, a money card, not cups, not emotions. This isn't about love. This isn't about trying to merch, trying to make money, trying to balance the books, trying to keep all the balls in the air so that the whole thing doesn't come crashing down. And she's failing, she's struggling. So they're both over it. Not over it in a catastrophic way. They're over it more in a, it's not making sense, it's not making financial sense. I don't see why I should put time and effort into this situation anymore. It hasn't brought me the rewards that I was expecting it to bring, which look like monetary rewards rather than emotional comfort and security and all that stuff. Where is this situation heading? This awful August, as I've called it. Where is it going? Is it going to get better? No, it's got the Fool here and it's in reverse. They could make some quite serious missteps with this card. The Fool here is enthusiasm, naivety, exuberance, off on a fresh adventure, a leap of faith. It's in reverse. Foolish behavior, risky behavior, things that aren't thought through. Doing something dumb. They're off to Colombia, a very dangerous country. It's too dangerous for Harry to go back to the UK for his uncle's funeral, but he can he can go to Colombia with Meghan. And possibly the children. We're hearing mutterings that the children might also make an appearance. I said with this High Priestess card down here, that strong energy coming through for me, that there was some miscalculation, misidea, wrong thinking. And it's showing up again, Major Arcana with the Fool in reverse. So I think they're going to mess up. And I also think that they run out of road as far as this whole situation goes, because a Fool is about a fresh start, a new beginning. When it's in reverse, you don't get that chance over again. You just don't. It's done. And it's done, and they've made a mess. And at the heart of this reading is a situation of woe and regret and leaving and missteps. So we got consistent energy and some big cards in here. He really thinks this is not fair. She really thinks I'm just going to drive over the chaos and the roadkill and off I go. Who cares? But really, they have run out of road. Well, they are going to very soon. That's your reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.